Hello, welcome to US History A Unit 1. This is a ton of really cool stuff, and I almost can't really believe that it's all together because there's so much information here. So we start off with Lesson 1, which talks about European exploration. And the real reason that Europeans were coming to America was because they were looking for a quick way to get to India and get spices. Okay. And they accidentally bumped into America on their way instead. So that was kind of what happened with that. And there was definitely a clash of cultures there, because we had the Europeans and then we had the Native Americans who were, had very different lifestyles and stuff like that. Okay, so then lesson 2 talks about a new world, and you'll learn about the Jamestown and the reason that settlers came to Jamestown was to make money. And they found out that they could produce tobacco that the English loved. And so that gave them a lot of money. The problem with tobacco is that it really depletes the soil that it grows in, and they found that out later as well. And then we had the Puritans who came to America, and they came because they wanted religious freedom. Not freedom of religion, not freedom to practice whatever religion they wanted, freedom to practice their own religion, which was a very different situation. Okay. And so then you'll learn about the middle colonies as well. Now, as you go through this lesson, you need to be working on your project. And let me show you your project, okay? So, your project is going to be a colonial infographic. And you are going to decide on one colony and tell me how the colony that you have chosen is unique from the other colonies, okay? So, you just need to give me a short introduction. Tell me about the government in 3 to 5 sentences. Tell me about the economy in 3 to 5 sentences, and tell me about this society in 3 to 5 sentences. Okay. Society includes religion. All right. So that is important to realize. Now, the biggest thing that I really want you to do is a comparison. Okay, so if you choose one of the New England colonies, such New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and Connecticut, you need to compare it to the middle colonies and the southern colonies. Not a certain middle colony or southern colony, just to those colonies. Okay, so make sure that you do that. Okay. Here are some really good sources for you to get started with. A source that I really love is World Book Online that you can get through Lily, and I'll have that link on there as well. And the reason that World Book Online is really cool is because you can, so say I search for the colony of New York, okay? So this gives me information about New England, New Netherland, and not New England, New Netherland. And then in order to cite the article, I just go right here and I copy and paste, and it's easy, okay? I would really like you to do this in Canva, and I have made you a template that I have for you in Canva, okay? Because I feel like it just goes through and helps you make it really succinct, which is really what I want, okay? Um, so if you have any questions, please let me know, all right? Now, so after you have the project completed, then you're going to learn about conflict in the colonies. And I have this. This is a form of propaganda that was made about the conflict in Boston, with the Boston Massacre and what was going on there. Okay, and it kind of talks about how the conflict all happened. All right, so then we talk about the beginning of the revolution, and this is some more propaganda that has to do with the revolution as well. And then we talk about independence. Okay, this is the Declaration of Independence being written, which really goes more with lesson 4. And the reason that it was written was to get support from countries such as France. Okay, and it worked, so that was pretty cool. So the big question now is, okay, now how do we govern ourselves? How do we make this work? Okay, and we'll talk about that more in Unit 2. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I will talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.